Hey guys, it's Di from Bags for Bubbles and welcome to my purse room. So I thought I would do a really quick before collection here, and hopefully this will kind of explain visually why I'm out of space and why I'm kind of thinking about shaking things up. So first of all, this is over in the corner. You normally see me sitting like right here in the seat to do videos, and I've got my pictures, which I'm probably going to be changing those up in 2015 as well. But then once you come over here, I have my main bag storage area and then some like little auxiliary storage areas over here. These little drawers I just kind of keep like smaller accessory things in, charms and things like that. And then it's just a lot of stationery stuff. It's mainly, you know, just little accessory things down in there. So then for all my bags, I pretty much keep those in this area, and I was having a hard time getting the lights to like not just totally reflect. So I've turned this light over here off, so hopefully you can see okay. You can see I have this bag sitting down here on the floor because it's not fitting in this cabinet right now. That's the Coach Preston satchel that I got like in January last year. I've also got this scarf sitting over here, so I don't currently have a spot for it. And then this thing is pretty full, so I'm planning on doing some bag restructuring 2015. So some of these things may be going, some of them will be staying. I've really just got to evaluate what works the best for me these days and kind of go from there. So first of all, starting up here, I have my two Rebecca Minkoff morning after clutches in the regular size, and then the one little mini size in the mint color. I've got a Balenciaga little makeup clutch, and then also my Louis Vuitton monogram pochette, mini pochette. I've got the Louis Vuitton makeup cosmetic case in the multicolor, and then also a cosmetic case from Tiffany, and then a couple Coach ones over here in the corner. I still really love a couple of these. I used to use this one a really long time when I was into Balenciaga, and I love that because it was colorful, and I really like this one still because it's in like a shiny oscillate color. So, and this one's just really big and durable. So these are kind of like all my little clutchy things. I'm planning on getting another one to take to Disney World for the Disney Side Conference as well, but that's what I have right now. And then I also have this Marc Jacobs multi-pocket. This is the Lorelei bag. This is a bag I'll probably have in my collection forever just because of sentimental value. I love this bag. It's just a really great, I don't know, it's just a great bag. It's the Lorelei bag. So if you watch Gilmore Girls, you know what I'm talking about. Back here I have a morning after clutch in the Mac Daddy size. So this is the biggest size. It's been discontinued and it is huge. You can fit an iPad in there. Over here, I get asked about this on Instagram a lot. What is this bag? Because it now has been discontinued. This is the Louis Vuitton Monty GM or Montegirl GM. And just a really great alternative to the Speedy that'll fit on your shoulder. So I have those two. I also have my Palermo PM down here on this shelf. I also used to have the Palermo GM, which I'm kind of missing these days. I wish, you know, I kind of still had that because now that I'm traveling more often, it would be a really great travel bag. So that may be something I add back into my collection. But this bag over here is also a great travel bag. This is the Empreinte in the ombre, the original kind of beige color. And this is the Luminesse, which is actually, I have a lot of discontinued bags, so maybe I shouldn't get rid of a lot of these. That's the trap I fall into. Down here is a cute little scarf, but I found that I don't use the scarves. I've used my bandeaus a little bit, but the scarves I'm just not using. So that one's just underneath there. Then down here on this shelf, this is another Louis Vuitton shelf. I've got the Alma and Epi with one of my little bandeaus on here. And then over here I have the Brea, and that's in the MM size in Rouge Faviste. I have a couple of the charms that I got in 2014, the year of the accessory, down in here. And those are, I'll do a separate video for accessories. Those are like the hot air balloon charms and that sort of thing down inside there. Then my Rebecca Minkoff morning after minis, and then this one is like a plum color with rose gold hardware, and this one is the Made in New York version, and it also has rose gold hardware. So these are my rose gold bags. These are just a really great kind of easy bag to use. And down here I have a couple accessories by Marc Jacobs. I have my Louis Vuitton pochette, the regular size one. And then I have a number of different wallets, which you guys have pretty much all seen in previous videos and that sort of thing. But I'll do an updated accessory and charm collection as well. So that's pretty much what's down there. There's just different accessory boxes. And then over here, the Coach Preston satchel, which unfortunately doesn't fit in this cabinet all that great or any of my other spots. So I just have it sitting over here as kind of like decoration, and it's like one of my go-to bags in the winter, so I just kind of keep it handy. The next little area that I have bags stowed away is this little cabinet from Pier 1. It's from the Hayworth collection. Here I use these shelves for bag storage, and then I also have this little charm from Leathery hanging off the front. So I use this to store like my Balenciaga bags, and a lot of times I'll actually leave these doors open like this so that way everything can breathe in there, unless I'm like wanting my room to look presentable, usually just for filming. So I leave these Balenciaga bags in there because it's the easiest way to store them. So I'll get them out, and you guys have seen all of these before. So for Balenciaga right now, I currently have the 2008 Anthracite, which looks just basically like a gray black. I've got this 2007 Silver Giant Hardware Part-Time, which I love, love, love. I will forever have this bag, I believe. And then also 2007 Aquamarine, which I also believe I will always have this bag. I just really, really love it. So those are my Balenciagas as of right now. And then down here on the next shelf are a lot of bags that quite frankly don't get a lot of use. So there's 2 Coach bags and 1 Rebecca Minkoff bag. This one in the cream dust bag is by Coach, and this is the Alexandra. I actually really like the style of this one, and it came in like a pewter metallic color. If I ever could find it in the pewter metallic color, I would possibly get another one of these because I do really enjoy using this style. I just don't always want to use a purple bag, if you know what I mean. I really like the color purple. I just don't always want a purple bag. And then this one is an older bag as well. This is the Ergo Hobo, and I've had this one again for a really, really long time. I believe it's circa 2006 or 2007, and it's just a really kind of huge hobo, and I don't think that this is necessarily super in style right now, but everything always comes back around, so there's that. And then this is another one that doesn't really get any use at my house because it's just really not my style. I think that this is kind of a timeless bag, but it's just not really, I don't use hobos really anymore, I guess you could say. This is the Rebecca Minkoff Nikki in the regular size, and it's huge. It's very soft and supple. I might actually see if one of the females in my family wants to use this one, because it's a shame that it doesn't get used, but it's a really nice bag. The style is not for me. So that's what I stow away here on this bottom shelf. So that is next to my little chair over here. And the next place that I store things in the room is the closet. So I've showed this closet before on one of my channels, the reorganizing of it. I actually have this Kate Spade bag hanging here in the front, which the lights are kind of washing it out. It's kind of like a darker beige color. You can see it a little better actually without the lights. So when you open up the closet, there is my nail polish collection over here. And then just some extra storage boxes down there, which do have bags and things in them, and then just some extra storage areas down here. I did clear this out to where all of these are bags up here. These are kind of like lesser used bags up here. And then I do have some hanging up here as well. And I have one bag downstairs that I'm currently using, which is my Coach tote in the gray color. But right here I have the Longchamp leather small liqueur. I have this VIB Rouge bag. I have been the past couple months putting my empties in this Bath & Body Works bag, but I keep forgetting I have this. I have this hanging up to put empties in it, so I need to remember to do that next month. In fact, I'm just going to reverse these, so that way it's hanging up there where I normally put my empties in, and that's ready to go. And then I have this Longchamp tote, which is in the Lagoon color, which I use for traveling a lot. And so that one's all ready to go back to Disney World again. I have this Disney reusable bag, which I use to keep extra gifts and things to give to people. I just like to have things on hand. And then back there I have my old baby bag, which is Coach in like a Merlot color. And it was served me really, really well for a couple of years. So I have that just hanging up back there. And that's a little coat that used to belong to my mom. So then up here, I have a couple more bags, so I'll pull these down and let you see what's inside. So that's just how they have those stored. These are the same containers I had at our previous house that are from Container Store. And in the first container, I have this very purple Morning After mini bag that has a bit of quilting. It's got the tassels. It's a really super cute bag. I just been out of using purple recently, but you know, purple is one of my favorite colors, so I've hung on to a couple of these purple bags for when I'm back into using purple bags again. And then I just had 2 dust bags, one for this Kate Spade bag, which is right over here, and one for the Coach bag, which I actually have out currently using. And then in the second tote container up there from Container Store that had bags in it, I have some older bags that again I hang on to for sentimental value, but then they're just kind of all around good bags. This is the Sabrina that was popular a number of years ago, you know, even before I had Bella, so probably 2007, 2008. It's just a great little satchel bag that has the longer strap. Really cute bag, really great size, so I've hung on to that. And then also I have this Hampton satchel in the black signature leather. It's just kind of a great classic bag. It's a little bit on the smaller side, but I've hung on to those too. And then I also have one of these Longchamp totes. These are great for traveling and just for kind of yucky days in the winter. So I'm probably going to get 1 or 2 more of these this winter. They have a really pretty berry color out. So that's what I'm planning on for those. So I just kind of keep those sort of there whenever they're folded up. So that is the current state of my handbag collection. Hopefully you guys enjoyed seeing them all together in one video. And this will kind of be the before video, before my handbag collection shake-up, and hopefully have some new fun things coming in, and maybe some things that I haven't used in a while can go to new homes. I'm planning on trying some new brands. What I know I'm definitely hoping I will have very soon is a Tory Burch, and then probably some more Longchamp totes for sure, some Louis Vuitton bags, and thinking about possibly trying Mulberry in the new year as well. So thanks so much for watching today, and have a great day.